Hey, SideburnsZA. I just watched that video that you put out, this morning my time, maybe not last night your time or something. Your demeanor in the video left me with the sense that it was a cry for help, kind of. That's just what I picked up on. I seriously hope that you do get the help that you need. So, separate from your demeanor, what were you trying to say in that video?
I just wanted to shock all of you. So I'm sure this will come as a shock to you, but America is the most functional country I've ever lived in.
Okay, shock me, shock me. Why do you think America is the most functional country?
I can go get an envelope. I can write an address on it, stick a little stamp, go out to my mailbox, and remember, I live in a fairly rural area these days. Stick it in my mailbox, put up that little red flag, and somebody picks it up. And believe it or not, it arrives at its destination. Mind blown.
Apparently, it doesn't take much to blow your mind, does it? I lived in the US for many years, and I remember the Postal Service was actually very functional, just like you say. One function was to deliver junk mail to my mailbox every day, though, so that wasn't that useful, was it?
Even during what marketers call the slow season.
Let's see, credit card offers, grass cutting, there's another real estate.
Our mail pieces,
The papers that,
piled on the table.
they just show up.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's latest data shows all marketing mail created in 2018 would weigh more than 8 billion pounds.
It'd be one thing if I got coupons out of it.
The USPS is way more functional than China Post, as you know. As you can see behind me, over here and over here, nobody gets any mail here. Nobody's gotten any mail here in more than 5 years. I bet in new buildings, they don't even make a mailroom like this. It's a waste of space, right? And the audio in these mailrooms is freaking like a cave. I'm hoping that the DJI mic will help that out. Terrible. China Post also fails to bring my junk mail. I guess I'm thankful for that. China Post has basically become an alternative to FedEx or for overseas packages, or you can also get some stuff brought to your door that requires a signature, like maybe when the government sends you your passport if they put a new visa in there. Otherwise, nada. Everything's done by WeChat. I haven't even been to the bank in over 5 years. Is there anything you don't like about life in the United States?
Of course, paying tax and dealing with that, which is very overly complicated in America for some reason.
Yeah, I suppose it would be overly complicated compared to not paying any tax. When you lived in China, you didn't have to fill out any forms there, did you? That would have been pretty easy.
Taxes are high. I get it. I hate it. It feels like you're being robbed every year when the taxman comes and deletes half of your savings account or whatever. And I've had to experience it for years now, and it's not pleasant.
I'm sure it is extra unpleasant for you after not paying any tax for so many years, and now they're just grabbing that money out of your account. You are all over the place with this video so far. What exactly are you trying to say, SideburnsZA? Are you bragging or are you complaining? I just can't figure it out.
So, one of my long-winded analogies, if I may.
No, thank you. I don't mind a good analogy, but you always have these frickin' harebrained analogies and don't need it. Stop it. Just get on with what you want to say.
And because America is a free and open country, nobody's stopping people from broadcasting these faults out there. In a place like China, you film something bad, you get a knock on your door, the Chinese internet censorship kicks into high gear, they delete all your posts, all your videos, you get arrested, your entire family gets under observation by the Chinese police to make sure this news doesn't get out. It's how it works.
If that's true, where do you get all your negative content for your videos every freaking week?
That stuff is so amplified and so overblown, not only by people locally in America, but by adversarial powers abroad and just the international community as a whole. They will amplify every negative aspect of America to make it look as if this place is falling apart and on fire.
Yeah, that's a running theme in many of your videos. You often claim that the Chinese people spread anything negative about the US. What is it? America bad party. Meanwhile, you make your living spreading anything negative about China. It's kind of hypocritical, isn't it? I mean, even if you have to make it up, you'll just make it up.
Seriously, you know, where I'm from in South Africa, it's like rolling the dice. I'd say 50% chance your letter will arrive at its destination. It's such a messed up, corrupt, useless postal service there. It's not even worth talking about.
Please go out, get the help that you need.